This is just a super quick little postscript to this video that you've been watching. I've been thinking more about what I said in regards to like preserving your seeds before you throw them out because they might land on resistant soil. And after reviewing that parable, which of course is a parable, and I think sometimes it's easy to read too much into parables, or infuse our own feelings into parables. And so with that being said, this could be more of that. But at no point in the parable of the seed and the sower and the soil does it reprimand the sower for throwing seed out. Like at no point is the sower told, you wasted your seed. And so with that being said, because I've been thinking about, is it futile? Is it a waste to go up to Jehovah's Witnesses at their carts? Should we all just ignore them and let them just be in their bubbles? And my answer to that is no, because imagine if people had treated me that way when I was a Jehovah's Witness. If they had just said, oh, well, she's in her bubble. She likes her little JW life, so we'll just let her be. But rather, people threw seeds at me, and a lot of them didn't take root and grow. But eventually, some of them did, and it was life-altering for the better. And so it's not the seed sower's place to judge the soil that he or she is throwing the seeds on, but rather to just keep throwing your seeds, because there's always going to be more seeds for you to throw. It's not like you're going to run out of seeds. So with that being said, I was thinking about, any possible future opportunities to engage with JWs at carts. And I'm not like a pre-rehearser or anything like that, but I think in the future I might just say, can I pray for you? There was a couple instances in my life as a JW when I was prayed for by non-JWs. One instance in particular was at a dentist office. I was having like a major oral surgery procedure. I was having all of these silver amalgam fillings removed and like a root canal crown tooth removed, which involved like some jaw removal surgery. It was really scary. Like I was under anesthesia for like 10 hours, like in and out of consciousness, and it was just like it was a lot of trauma to my face. And so before we went into the surgery, this dentist and his 2 or 3 assistants, I was sitting in a chair and they were just kind of going over all the final details of what he was going to do. And he said, could me and my staff pray for you before we go into surgery? And I was a full-blown Jehovah's Witness, and I remembered like this little part of me was thinking like you're not praying to Jehovah, so no. But I was so anxious about this surgery and the possibility of pain and things going smoothly that I was just like, sure. And so this dentist and his assistants like formed a circle with me in it, and we all held hands. This was in Texas, by the way. We all held hands, and he just said a beautiful prayer, and he was excuse me, he's an amazing holistic dentist, by the way. Amazing. He did an amazing job. And he said this beautiful prayer, and I just remembered in that moment feeling so confused, but also touched by his genuine care that shone through in that prayer. So I know that that's certainly not everybody's style here who watches my videos, because a lot of people are agnostics or atheists, and prayer is like a sensitive topic. But if you are a believer, maybe pray about that if that's something that the Spirit moves you to do the next time you see Jehovah's Witnesses. Because I definitely also know on more than one occasion when I was going door to door, householders would say things like, well, I'm born again, I'm a born again believer, and I'll pray for you. Now, I remember hearing it in a rather like self-righteous tone, but maybe that's because that's how I was trained to hear it. Like, oh, this person says they're born again, when, I'd been taught my whole life that only 144,000 people since the year 33 CE are born again. Anyway, yeah. So I just thought I would add that little postscript. Thanks for watching.